Okay, great. So welcome to this beautiful Sunday and this meditation of connecting further with the higher self. I'm going to do a meditation today, and we're going to be in the moment and see where it goes. It's been described to me as between two temples. So we're going to be working in the fifth dimension in two different temples to access and expand the connection to the higher self. A little bit about me before we get started. I was telling both of you, and Carlos knows me well. I've been on the spiritual journey for 16 years. I was an investment banker in New York for many, many years. And taking a break from that, I suddenly sort of woke up and started having connections to others and a synchronicity that got me to access my clairvoyance and expand it through healings and stuff, my connection to my higher self. And that connection really is the key at this point to the journey for everyone, I believe. I'll explain that in two contexts before we start the meditation. The higher self has always been present in the higher dimensions, and we've had many lifetimes of karma. This lifetime is different. We are stepping away from lifetimes of karma, and the whole planet is raising vibration into a unity consciousness. And so what that means is that you, as the person in the body, the personality you've known, you grew up with, how your parents describe you, how friends describe you, that is all up for change, because the veils are parted, the portals are open, and that higher self, who is senior, certain, capable, happy, immense manifester, and has written this journey for you, with you, is available like never before. And so the merging happens as we raise consciousness. The quantum fields align, and so it's a quantum field resonance where the you is resonating with your higher self, and it's almost sort of flows through us in a way. We don't have to try anymore. It's part of the journey. And so when you are in a high vibration, automatically it will start the guidance, the intuition, and you find yourself, sometimes I'm going to go do this, not even thinking about it, because it's not a logical space. It's an intuitive space. It's a space of trusting your inner self. And so as we're going through this summer, I see a very important juncture in this shift of consciousness where 12 years after 2012, I do readings all the time, I see many people, and I see very clearly for almost everyone I'm doing readings for, that new choices are becoming available. It's like wherever people have been playing before, suddenly a whole plethora of new opportunities opening up in terms of what I call timelines. And these are opportunities that are separate from how we might have planned a karmic life. And we might not imagine I could ever do this. I could never imagine I would be a channeler or a guide for spirit earlier in my life, because I can't do that. How would I do that? It's not about learning how to do it. It's about clearing the blockages that stop you from remembering that you can. Does that make sense? And so in today's meditation, we're going to take a little journey to unify the field, and we're going to do a little journey out of body to go to the fifth dimension and to connect with the higher selves in two different temples. And you will see the specific activations there. We're also going to do a little bit with the eighth chakra today, which is, it has many functions. One of the functions is to access the higher self. We're going to activate that today for you at a new level. And the opportunities then, this is really important, not just for the four of us, but for everyone. And I hope the other people find different ways to expand their consciousness of the higher self as we are going into the unknown, in a sense, in the world. Everyone is. We're all navigating through change. Because as the vibration rises of love and light, people who are still stuck in the density and the negativity, they're going to find they're manifesting more of that as a way to wake them up, because everything works through law of attraction. And so having a higher consciousness or being in the high vibration means that you can manage your future by visualizing, creating what you want. Those who are not doing that will find that they're unconsciously creating more challenges for themselves. And so the splitting is happening of vibration. And the access to higher self then gives you the confidence to believe amazing things. I can create $100,000. I can travel to wherever you want to go. If it seems like I can't right now, how would I do that? It's in holding the vibration and the energy that it just comes to us, just like synchronicity we were talking about earlier today as a simple example. So let's go ahead and get started. Please take a breath and just say hello to many beings of light present. I acknowledge them. I acknowledge all your guides who are present, your higher selves. And I'd like you to just take some deep breaths and come back to your center in your body. Visualize a red rose in front of you and command this red rose to collect up anywhere you've left yourself, anywhere you still have an attention point outside of this now moment. Let that all flow into the red rose. And as it flows into the red rose, no effort required. Simply command the rose to explode and blow up, transmuting all your any distractions from your space. And then we're going to say hello to your grounding cord. It goes all the way down to the center of the earth, from your second and root chakras, connecting to the center of the earth, the Christ matrix of Gaia, full of love and light. As you say hello to this grounding cord, notice the magnetic coils in there that are simply magnetically dissolving anything that you don't need right now, anything that is holding you back from the highest potentials of this now moment. Take a deep breath and exhale. In this vibration of connectedness, we're going to unify our fields really quickly. So Archangel Raphael is present and he's coming forward. He's bringing through love vibrations to connect with your heart chakra. Please allow these frequencies of love to flow into your heart chakra. Allowing that heart chakra to open and spin. Breathing in and out. Allowing for love to be one with you. From this heart chakra, we're going to flow this love through the body. So imagine the heart chakra flowing through the bloodstream, this love vibration, the green color coding, to all your arteries and veins, to all the cells of your body, to all the muscles, to all the tissues, to all the bones, and to all the organs, to all the cells, to the RNA and DNA, expanding a consciousness and spin of love, to the brain, to the head, to all the chakras of the body. Is going to flow the green vibration to the root chakra, allowing that root chakra to open and spin in the green vibration of love. Just feel it expanding, throbbing in love. Next, we're flowing the green energy of love into the second chakra, which is below the belly button, allowing that second chakra to open and spin in love. Take a deep breath, letting anything that's moving out simply go down the grounding cord. Flowing that energy of love, the green color, going into the third chakra, solar plexus chakra, allowing that chakra to open and spin in love and flowing out any density down the grounding cord. And now all these three chakras, root, second and third, all spin in harmonic resonance with the sacred heart, with the heart chakra. All connecting, all in quantum resonance. The next we're going to flow this energy of love from the heart chakra up into the throat chakra, allowing the throat chakra to open and spin. Also between the throat and the heart chakra is the thymus. Allow the thymus to be filled with the green energy of love and spin in harmonic resonance with the heart and throat as well, creating a motoring of the body into love. This first triad of the heart chakra, the thymus, and the throat creates an energetic vibration that all the other chakras follow. Another deep breath, please. And in the throat chakra, you might feel a little constriction because always it's one of the chakras there's a lot of healing often happening. So just take a deep breath into the throat chakra, set an intention to release any restriction there that is coming up. And Archangel Raphael is assisting you. Just breathe it out. Good. The next breath going to flow this green energy of love into the head, into the medulla, in the bottom of the head, into the pineal, and then up into the sixth chakra, the third eye, allowing for the pineal, the medulla, and the sixth chakra to all spin with love in harmonic resonance with the Sacred Heart. Allowing that third eye to open further, and allowing for any worry or any stress around can I, shall I, will I, to just be present and release as you acknowledge it. In love, it dissipates. Next, we're going to say hello to the crown chakra now. The crown chakra, let this crown chakra fill with the green energy of love. Allow the crown chakra to expand multidimensionally. Just expanding in quantum resonance with your higher self and your soul. Spinning. And creating a vibration of seniority. You are senior, certain, capable. You have all that you need for this moment, for this meditation. You can't do it wrong. And it is play, it is joy, it is being one with the divinity that you are. Allow for this crown chakra to tune into your higher self. And in this vibration then we're going to say hello to the 8th chakra, which is just above the crown chakra. This 8th chakra is a chakra of many attributes. It's a doorway to the other multidimensional chakras above the 8th, but also it's a bridge between the crown into the higher self. It's that aspect of divinity that can travel the dimensions across this galaxy, across all 12 dimensions, and provide and find access to your higher self at different levels, for your higher self exists in many dimensions and many aspects of you. So we're going to say hello to this 8th chakra. Simply see it as a vortex above the crown chakra. It's spinning with radiant light. And we're working with Archangel Raphael here to simply allow it to open and bloom. If you already have been working with the 8th chakra, it simply moves to the next level. We're going to bring through some language of light here to assist its expansion. As this 8th chakra activates, not only is the green color of love present, but the blue energy flows with the green in the 8th chakra. This blue energy is a vibration of great certainty, seniority, and aligns the blue in the 12th dimension of Sirius, where this blue is a knowledge stream of who you are across your history in this realm of planet Earth, this galaxy, this universe, and is a portal of great stability and of knowing yourself. Allow the blue to enter and merge the green, the 8th chakra. The 8th chakra is spinning in great amplitude and in harmonic resonance with all your other chakras, including the heart chakra, in a quantum field of love and light. Take another deep breath. Simply notice the humming and the vibrations, 8th chakra, as it activates. And now, no effort required. Simply imagine yourself saying hello to the 8th chakra and stepping into it, almost like you're trying to discover what it is. So you're stepping into the 8th chakra. It's like a vortex. And as you step into it, you notice there's a spiral there, a spiral staircase, that you're kind of just floating up. It's spiraling you up into the higher dimensions. And as you reach the top of the spiraling, there's a doorway that as you enter it, and allows you to open into a new realm where you are entering the 5th dimension of bright, vibrant colors, of a landscape of the outdoors, of a river flowing with grasses around it, many trees, many flowers, birds, animals, and vibrant colors. Simply step into this realm. It is right here. As you walk into this realm and you walk by the river, notice the shimmering lights and colors flowing, the sunlight in the river. Notice the trees present, the bright greenery in the grass, and the sounds of the birds as they chipper and chirp in excitement at your presence in this realm, and excited to see you. Welcome, they're saying welcome. And as you walk along the river, you notice there's a pathway marked in green and blue, the vibrations of love that have been set up for you by Archangel Raphael. And as you follow this path, simply notice it is leading you towards a temple that you can see on the horizon. It is a white temple made of marble. And simply follow the path as you find yourself approaching this temple. As you near the temple, you notice it is quite large, and there is a doorway at the entrance of the temple with many glyphs and inscriptions on it. And there is a recognition of your name in glyphic format on the door. For this temple has been prepared especially for you. Another deep breath, please. As you knock on the door is opened by your higher self in the fifth dimension, and she takes your hand and takes you inside the temple. As you enter the temple, you see this is filled with love and light, and it is built out of white marble, and it is a circular dome. And this temple, your higher self tells you, is a temple of self-recognition, of self-mastery, and of self-knowledge. Another deep breath, please. As you enter the temple, you notice many glowing lights, colors of light flowing, and there are glyphs floating around as well in the atmosphere that are radiating in color and sound and are merging in different clusters of formation. The potential of knowledge coming and streaming into this temple from universal mind. Another deep breath, please. Your higher self guides you to the center of the temple, where there is a chair for you with your name on it. It's a beautiful chair, decorated especially for you. For some it might be a simple chair, for some it might be very ornate. Allow it to be comfortable for you. Allow yourself to walk over to this chair and sit down. As you sit down, you feel at peace, that there is a support there, an energy surge, a flow of great upliftment and a divine energy supporting you, uplifting you. And as you sit in this chair, your higher self comes close to you and places his or her hands on your shoulders and says, "Beloved, we are present now to expand your consciousness, to remember that you are one with me, that you helped write your life as you have created it so far, and that you are here to expand the knowledge of who you are, why you are here on planet Earth, and what your purpose might be, what your next steps might be, beyond what you have known already. These are doorways opening of consciousness that reveal to you your strength, your power, and your gifts that you have brought to planet Earth." And with this, then, a download begins as your higher self's hands are still on your shoulders, flowing energy to you from your higher self and also from the chair into your vehicle, into your body, through all the chakras, through all the meridians, pinpoints, through all the axial and the axial lines, through all the bodies, allowing for the assimilation of energy of love and light, colors streaming, and the glyphs that we saw earlier, flowing in, collecting and connecting information sets for you to know yourself. As you absorb now for a few minutes, notice what you notice. If you don't notice anything, that is fine. It is already coming in. You'll see it later. but simply allow yourself to flow and float as the energy absorbed, and you begin to merge further with your higher self in this intention of the highest good and the highest divine blueprint for your journey of freedom. Continue to absorb. Remember, take deep breaths in and out. It's through the breath that you connect with the heartbeat of all there is. Beyond words, you might see color streams flowing in, different symbols. They're all different multidimensional ways of connecting with you, reactivating a memory within yourselves that has always been present, simply turning on for these times. As the energy continues to flow through, there is a lightness in the chakras. It's almost like there is a dancing of the chakras, where there is a coordination, expansion of communication between the chakras, so that they flow like if they were partners in the dance, where the choreography is coordinated and the energy flows in the beauty and in the rhythm. This coordination is part of this expansion in the central column, so that your chakras work in unison further and activate into holding a space of the quantum field to hear the guidance of your soul and higher self. Continue to absorb. And as we go through the summer of 2024 and beyond, new possibilities are showing up of new timelines, new adventures, and the ability to see beyond the horizon, beyond the edges of where you might look, is being expanded, so that the synchronicities, as they bring messages to you, symbols to you, opportunities to you, will resonate if they are aligned, or will not resonate if they're not aligned. This discernment, expansion of your beingness is also being activated and expanded in this reconnection of the higher self. Your higher self now puts his or her hand on your heart chakra, and there's a merging between the two of you that expands. There is a knowing of love, unconditional love for yourself. The brave soul who came to planet Earth to be here at this time, to assist not only yourself, but humanity to expand into a higher consciousness, to heal illusion, to bring light and love to density, to expand into a knowledge of your divinity and bring it into a human form. These are the gifts of these times as you continue to expand and remember who you are. as the heart chakra dances, there's an enlightenment frequency of the awakened one, that as you now, as we now bring this segment of this temple to completion, as you stand up from the chair, your higher self embraces you. There's a knowing that you are awakened to the next state of freedom, of divinity, and of quantum connection with your higher self that is not tenuous but solid, because it has always been there. It is in releasing the lack of permission, the veils, that you can claim it. It has always been designed to be reconnected, and it is reconnecting now. And in this reconnection, in this grand expansion, you are now ready for the next level of expansion into the higher self. So, beloveds, allow yourself to be guided by your higher self towards the exit of the temple now. And as you exit the temple and come back out of the landscape of the beauty of the river, the pathway, the trees and the birds, there's an Ascended Master waiting for you on the pathway, Ascended Master Kuthumi. He is in charge of many aspects of the ascension, and he has a surprise for you as he beckons you to follow him along a different path. And as you walk with him on this path, he starts directing you to another temple that is a little distance away. This temple is made of gold, and as you approach it is glinting with the sunlight that is flowing on it, and has the ability to shift the landscape from sunlight to a night scene where stars are visible and constellations are visible. Another deep breath, please. So as you approach this temple, and as you come at the entrance, Ascended Master Kuthumi has the code. He speaks out the language of light. As the door opens, you enter this temple. It is also another circular dome made of gold. And as you enter, you see there's a spiral staircase ascending from the center. And this staircase leads to the topmost level of the dome. And so you follow Kuthumi up the staircase. And as you reach the top of the staircase, you enter a platform like an observation deck. And you realize that this is kind of like an observatory. And there is a chair there for you to sit down in. And as you sit down, the ceiling opens. There's a portal there. And the sunlight has moved into a space of seeing space. And there's a rotational field where the chair rotates, and you can see 360 degrees all the different constellations, and can swivel at different angles as well. And in this holding of the space, looking at the stars, looking at the constellations, looking at the galaxies, Kuthumi tells you that, beloveds, you are a soul who has traveled through many realms, many worlds, and your higher self has had many experiences in many dimensions and many worlds before coming to planet Earth. The remembrance of this history of your higher self as a field of access can now be brought in as a memory of your strength, your divinity, and your oneness with source energies and the divine plan, so that your fortitude and strength in this temple of freedom and strength can grow, so that your courage to know that you are the hero, heroine of your story, and that you are meant to succeed through any challenge, that you have the perspicacity and wherewithal to know how to step forward, that you have the strength to find the solution, and that you have seen it all, done it all, and that you are here to remember you can bring in what you need when you need to. In this vibration, my beloveds, there is a streaming that begins from this portal of various constellations that you have been visited, various galaxies and various planets and stars. As these flows come in, there might be just 2 or 3 if that is what you need at the moment. There might be several, maybe 7 or 8. But these flows, they come in, they merge with your sacred heart and your crown chakra and your 8th chakra, bringing information sets of your galactic history. Where do you come from? What are the functions of your soul? What is the larger history of your journey here on planet Earth as you awaken to remember? These downloads now activate and flow through you. Please absorb as I hold the space. I, Kuthumi, hold the space in this chamber. Another deep breath, please. This absorption will continue for a few moments. I, Kuthumi, merge with the Elohim in celebration. We sing the hymns of love to celebrate this connection of a galactic self. Istriya bialiya, Odiristriya liya, Alinistroi, Alaya. Continue to absorb. Many fractals of knowledge in the brain, the multidimensional brain, are being turned on. And the visionary that you are, the creator that you are, the artist that you are, the scientist that you are, and the co-creator that you are, in unity consciousness, in Christ consciousness, becomes more visible, more known to you in the very core of your vehicle, aligning it to your knowledge of your divinity, your oneness with love and light, and your strength and seniority to create what you desire and live this life to its fullest. Continue to absorb, taking deep breaths. And now, beloveds, let us bring this activation to completion. There are many downloads that will integrate over the next few days, and the information sets will continue to flow through you in the coming days when needed. This reconnection will guide you through new synchronicities to find other soul family in the coming days, for the groupings shall begin into new connections of moving into new pathways of co-creation. And so, beloveds, the portal now closes as the download is complete. I, Kuthumi, escort you back down the spiral staircase to the ground floor of this temple. There's gold all around, and as you walk out to the exit of the temple and back out into the meadow and the lake, the river, the sunlight has reappeared and is bright. The birds are chirping. The colors are even more radiant. The pinks and the blues and the reds and the greens. And as you walk down the path, and I escort you back to the portal, back to the 8th chakra from whence you came, I give you an embrace and say, beloved, you have succeeded. Do not doubt. You are well on your way, to the next stages of your journey. And this alignment to your higher self means that love is one with you, light is one with you, and you are always watched over and guided. You are never alone. When that page guides you through the portal where you find yourself going back down that staircase, floating down into the 8th chakra, from the 8th chakra coming back into the body, connecting into the body, feeling yourself stepping into your body, feeling the weight of your abdomen and buttocks against the chair, and feeling your legs and feet, and just go ahead and ground to set the earth, and move your toes around, just letting the blood flow circulate, and knowing you're back in the body and are safe. Take a few deep breaths, and when you're ready, just go ahead and breathe your eyes open.